I don't know if y'all are paying attention to what's going on in 2025, 2026, but restaurants are closing everywhere. It's not even because the bad food, it's because the math isn't making any sense anymore. I'm in Texas and there's a lot of local mom and pop shops that are booming, lines out the door, always hiring, always busy. And next thing you know, they're closed. It's this one place that's really popular in Plano called the Biscuit Bar. I mean, it is very popular. Next thing I know, I see breaking news, closed. Starbucks is closing down over 400 locations. It's like you're literally stuck playing limbo with margins. How low can your margins go before the lights go out? The best way to describe the restaurant industry in 2026 is almost like you're playing Monopoly, but the dice are loaded, so every time you're rolling, it's like you're in a lose-lose situation. So if you're asking me, the 2 or 3 of y'all that's gonna watch this video, why this is happening as a franchise owner that knows the business very well, once again, it's not about sales. Let me break it down for you. The number one thing is rent. This is a no-brainer. These landlords are silent killers. These landlords are charging outlandish prices, and a lot of it's not even about performance anymore. Sales can be good or bad. Rent is going up. It's almost like you're in a boxing match with the landlord, but the landlord is not throwing any punches at all. They just tighten the rope around your waist every 12 months. And if you are in a hot booming area, bro, you might as well say night to your business, because it's probably going out. Yo, if you are in a booming area, they literally treat your business like a kitchen with an ATM machine. Let me explain. Triple net rent. I don't know if this is nationwide, but it's in Texas. Man, that is a silent, deadly killer. Let me break down triple net for y'all and tell y'all how bad it is. You're paying base rent, property taxes, insurance, CAM fees, and maintenance fees. You might as well own the building, but here's the thing. You will never own the building. Bro, that's not even rent. That is adopting someone else's mortgage. You're doing everything for them. That's literally like going to a dealership, getting a car, paying on the car note, paying the insurance, doing all the repairs, but you will never own it. That's what triple net is. Don't let you have an HVAC issue. You think they're gonna cover that? That will be the thing that will have you not making any money for the month. One solution to this is franchising. Shout out to all the mom and pops places. Anyone that has the courage to get out there and try it. That's not even a knock to y'all. It is just the odds are so stacked against y'all to fail. It's crazy. The second thing is labor cost. It is out of control. Now look, I'm a fair owner. I pay my team very well. I am a team first kind of owner. I always look out for them so much. But when you account for everything else that I'm gonna say in this video, it'll all make sense. Labor literally used to be a lever, but now it has so many owners that I know in a chokehold. Wages went up, and once again, I told you I'm all about team employee, but look, the productivity, it has not went up at all. You probably can name 5 to 10 people that you work with, regardless of what job you do or what profession you have, that they are some lazy son of a. So in actuality, now you're paying more for less productivity, just for more people to call out and no accountability. It's like hiring a personal trainer who skips out on all of your workouts, but still wants to get paid double. It's not making sense. The math is not mathing. One bad employee can cost you more than what 5 good ones can do. The third thing is food costs. It has never bounced back after COVID. It's like the prices just went up and all the vendors just basically was like, hey, we're just going to keep it there. So margins are already very thin. When you do stuff like raise the price for food, it makes it very difficult for a lot of owners to survive. So when food cost goes up, you don't feel it, you literally bleed it. And one will say raise your prices, but when you raise your prices, you can only raise them up so much. If you keep going up, customers are going to disappear. McDonald's, Chipotle, Cava, all these places, customers are not there anymore because it's too much. Bro, McChicken sandwiches are like, what, $4 or $5? I remember when those were 99 cents. It's not making sense, but McDonald's has to do it in order to keep afloat. Number 4, and this one's a big one. Vendors and services, they are robbing people blind. Remember, I said after COVID, everything went up. And this also includes vendors. Trash service, up. Pest control, grease trap, repairs are way up. Yo, I had a HVAC issue at one of my stores not too long ago. The cost was so high. My stomach, this same thing was like only $200. Now it's triple the price, bro. It's like it has to be some type of compromise. Same service, same headaches, higher invoices. That doesn't make sense to me. The best thing to say is like everybody in the circle of all of this unionized except for the restaurant owners. It's like we get the short end of the stick. And this next one, this should have been the first thing I mentioned. Bad employees are making owners say forget it. They're just like, I don't even want to deal with the headache no more. more. I would rather close down my business. Between wages, food costs, and bad employees, what's the point of even doing it? To me, bad employees doesn't get talked about enough. The mental fatigue of dealing with these bad, terrible employees. Constant no call, no shows, attitudes, and showing up late, not having any accountability, no pride, no nothing. They just show up and expect to get. I'm not saying anything new or reinventing the wheel here, but running a business sometimes is like running a daycare full of adults and young adults. The one key thing I will say is if you have a great team, you can manage it a little bit better. But a lot of these owners, they don't have the same resources that I have, especially a mom and pop shop. You're already dealing with so many other things. You don't have your systems in place like a franchise. Customers have changed after COVID as well. What happened to caring for essential workers? That went out the window a long time ago. Now there's more complaints, less patience. All these customers be lying on DoorDash and Uber Eats saying they didn't get their product. It's really bad. All these customers are more entitled now, but they want faster service, unrealistic expectations. The other day I had somebody that's a brand new employee work there for a week, and I explained that to the customer because they were pissed off, and they literally said they don't care. How do you expect for a new employee to know everything within a week? That's not realistic. Customers it's a two-way street. You don't even have the patience for a 16, 17-year-old teenager where it's their first job. It's not making sense. The second that one thing doesn't go right for them, here comes the 1-star Google review. And what customers don't realize is after you leave that 1-star review, you're going to go on with your life. But that 1-star review, it sticks around forever. It's like customers have an unrealistic point of view. I'm pretty much wrapping this up now, but financing for my new business owners, I really feel bad. There's still a chance for you to get in, and you can definitely, I'll make several videos about how to still get in, get the perfect financing, perfect loans and all of that, but that has gotten harder, and these interest rates are eating new owners alive. Interest rates literally went up, loans got tighter, everything is bad. New owners have zero margin for mistakes. If something breaks or something like that happens, now owners are taking shortcuts because they can't even afford it because they're already paying an arm and a leg and done sold their soul for this loan that has this super high 9-10% interest rate. Now people have to ask themselves, do they really even want to get into this business? Now you got to really ask yourself, is this something you really want to do? Do you really want to get yourself in hundreds and thousands of dollars of debt just to open this restaurant that has a very, very high chance of failing? The best way to describe the restaurant industry in 2026 is almost like you're playing Monopoly, but the dice are loaded. So every time you're rolling, it's like you're in a lose-lose situation. In the rule book, it has changed mid-game. Everything that we knew a few years ago, all that's out the window. It's like a free fall right now. So moral of the story, some owners aren't even failing. They're just exiting a bad deal that might have been good some years ago, but everything has changed. Things are getting harder, but at some point something has to shake. You know what I mean? Something has to shake, something has to get better. So look, I haven't made videos in a long time, so I tried to switch it up because I mean, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of y'all don't be watching. But look, if y'all like these more calm, chill style videos where I'm just kind of talking about casually things that's going on in the restaurant industry, or just how to be an owner, franchise owner, whatever, videos about getting a loan or just whatever it is, I can do these all day. Just let me know in the comments.